Okay, successful strategy, mindset, method, and manage money that gives us a positive trade. Okay, the first setup which I use is exponential moving average plus a symmetrical or a triangular formation. It will usually give you a strong breakout, okay, when the averages are so oversold and when a certain volume spike. So a kind of consolidation you can see in this area, and if you apply this on lower indicators, you will see that the short-term averages are so oversold, and there could be a kind of divergence at this area. This is one. That's the first step where the consolidation is ready to break up. Okay, and then we can see a spike and a breakdown, a double bottom there, and this setups is usually kind of divergent. You will see. Okay, we will apply an exponential moving average to this. You can apply short term over long term, and the moment it sustains, okay, and you will apply tick to tick levels. Note down number one that we need a triangular setup. Number two, we will take an exponential moving average short over long. Number three, there is a volume breakout, volume spike. Number four, that your supports will be respected. When I say your supports will be respected, just see that there's a breakout, then it's coming back to your previous support, it's sustaining, and then moves up. This you will happen. This you will see in all those scripts which are into momentum. They will certainly apply uh, setups. Okay, they may take you on a false side. So if this triangular is one good setup, the divergence on RSI and stochastic will give you a positive point. If it breaks down, it is not going to sustain much below, and it will reverse back in. And once it is broken down and reverse back in, that means it was a false setup, okay, and on a breaking side, and you can enter a trade once it breaks above this triangle again. But if it is, testing the triangle again and it is respecting it, that means it is really going for a kind of huge breakout. Okay. So this you can see in Muthoot Finance. I have traded this on uh, last Friday. So it has closed at around 420, open gap up at 431.32. It was sustaining for at least an hour at 442. 442 was a good point. If you check that on 5 minutes candle, you will get the same setup. And from 442, it went up to 478, 79 on a higher end. Okay, so you should keep that in mind that we are taking exponential moving average short over long and a setup and a volume, okay, which will see that. And the most important point is that it will respect the support points. And we are ready for reverse trade as well if it is going down. And on that side, you will see the RSI will get adjusted from lower and oversold to a middle zone, will not able to cross the previous pivot, and it will show you the divergence. So I'll explain you over that chart. So you can keep that method on 5 minute chart. You can note down, and I hope Deepa will share this or put that on YouTube, so that will help you out. Okay, so I love to trade this setup because these will give you a good moving points. Okay, so if you see here, we have a cup and handle situation and a breakout, increase in volume, and short-term RSI takes over the long term, and that's where we see the spike. Even here, you can see a rounding cup there and a triangular setup falling and moving up, and increase in volume at the bottom. Take over. Now this setup is again similar, triangular, rounding, cup and handle, bottom, increase in volume, and short-term RSI takes over the long term, and that's where exponential moving average takes over long term, and that's where things move up. Okay, this is one. Okay, so that's my favorite one, and I do it regularly. And you know that we all guys do a RSI setup, and here we have taken two inputs, that's 10 and 21. You can try this on a lower time frame as well, and it stands at 7 and 14, and 3 and 7. 3 and 7 for 1 minute spike scalping trades, and 714 works well too. Uh, so again, we have 3070 as a normal value there. So entry is on crossovers. You'll see that RSI, the larger one, and the long period and the short period, they're oversold. They're so oversold. Okay, and then we see a reversal. You can see morning star formation there. You'll see a volume spike up, the buying share, and the short takes over the long, and then things reverse, and that's where it's going to be like 70 and then cooling down again back to 30 odd levels, and then it is not broken, just tested and moves back. Okay, so we wherever you see the thumbs up, it is an RSI, it's a double RSI, two RSI. Okay, short over long and oversold. You'll not buy the overbought zone. This is overbought zone area. I hope you're able to see. You can repeat, you can see that repetition on YouTube channel as well. This presentation will be available. So that's where it breaks up, and you can see the divergence here. This is the area of divergence here, and that's where the stock consolidated, increase in volume, double dip, double bottom there, and there's a divergence, and it not actually break, and that's where it's sustaining and should not exit the trade. Just stay in trade. Okay, just stay in trade. Double RSI, same here, bought at the bottom, and you can see the bullish engulfing pattern there and moving up. See there, crossing over and moving up. Okay, see, cool down, divergence in the prices, crossover and sustaining the trade. Crossover could not break the previous and reversed and moving upside. Okay, so we have done double RSI. Now, this is something a very well and good combination which I try, and it gives me a probability of say 65 to 70% winning trade, and that's a combination of say momentum, stochastic, RSI. So you will find the formula there on TradingView. You will find all paid versions wherein stochastic and RSI is a combination together. So try that and try to buy dips oversold. Okay, the crossovers and the momentum as well. So we have the combination there at the bottom. Okay, we have that combination. That's the oversold and the green takeovers. Okay. Okay, so you can see the thumbs up. You will find that on TradingView and all the paid versions as well. The combination you can try there. So this is again the setup. So oversold, and that's the combination working out. The green line takeovers, the momentum line, as well as the RSI. This is stochastic, which is taking over. Okay, it's the sharpest one, and again the volume thing happening, and the stochastic takeover, the RSI and the momentum on the positive side. Again, you can see this combination there. So this is something, a 5 minute setup, two or three strategies we have discussed, and it's been working since long. It's tried and tested, and you can practice that too. And you find that difficulty anywhere, we gonna support you there, and we can help you. Okay, always, and just be active, sharing ideas in the group, because we need to work as a team. Okay, it's not that Deepa working all the time or me analyzing and helping you with the things. It's about the team effort, and it's all about your channel and making it more profitable for everyone to watch on. So we have discussed three methods. I'll just repeat. The one is with EMA and the triangular or breakout on 5 minute chart, so exponential short over long. And we are buying the breakout setup with the volume. This works well, and try that on a strategy. We have RSI, we have short, long, two RSI in one downward layer, and this will help you to bottom things and to sell all those tops. Then we have a combination of momentum, stochastic RSI. It works really well and will gawk the situation on oversold areas. So one thing more that, few people are good at shorting positions, few are good on buying side. So you need to realize that where you find yourself comfortable. So there are a lot of strategies too we do on derivatives because there are people who are doing derivatives, but they don't want to actually stay nicked in their positions because anything can happen. So a lot of spreads we do. Okay, we do strangles, straddles we do. That's only wherein just the people should be comfortable on a substantial loss which can happen because we rarely see a situation wherein market opens some 500 points upside, but we can see that situation wherein we can go down circuit as well. So upper circuits can only happen when we are oversold and we are expecting some good things to happen and that really happens. It can be the political front on elections or something, but downsides can anything. It can be Yes Bank, it can be Jet Airways, it can be Vakrangi. So whatever scripts we are doing, if it is in futures, it is advisable to lock that situation with your uh, options, and that's where all those institutions are working on. So there is a lot of strategies too. So the idea we have shared in the group to just judge out that who all are intraday traders, who all are positional traders, what amount they have actually invested in either for trading or for returns, capital returns. It's only to gather an information that what kind of a person or a trader you are, or are you an investor? Because at times you are unable to judge where are you standing, and looking or sitting outside, we can easily judge that what amount you applied for and what kind of strategy you should go forward. Okay. So a lot of things to learn. We have 1,500 people on board, but every person has developed himself over a period of time. They have their own experiences, say 2 years, 3 years, maybe 10 years. They're professional traders. They have big profits, big setups, or maybe they've been trading long. But the idea is to keep a kind of class segment wherein every trader has a equal mentality. So 10 people, beginners, 10 professional or advanced level, so that every person has its own uh, uh, you know uh, class, and they keep trading their building their portfolios. Okay, so if you're scalping, we'll keep adding 700, 500, maybe 1000 a trade, and gradually you take that 25,000 to 2,50,000. Maybe you get zero. I mean, you lost all, or you lose that 25,000, but it is not that amount that you cannot reinvest in. But the idea is to learn and get these strategies right in place and keep on adding. I'll show you a few websites wherein traders started with 3,000, 5,000 pounds or dollars, and they are billionaires because they why? Because they are always on. They try to be on a winning side, and they're controlling the losses. And if you win 6, 7 trades, you are profitable. Mindset, what's boiling in your mind? Fear, obviously. So you need to control that. Okay. Urgency to cover previous losses. Just don't create that urgency. Okay. There's uncertainty always. Okay. And when you decide to not allow your conflicts of the mind to deter you from making systematic and objective decisions, you will be taking the first step to become a trader. Okay, that's I always talk about. Engage your mind with markets, not with your emotions. Manage money. Okay, how do good system fail? Okay, too much leverage is a sword. So all those brokers giving you leverage of say 10 times, 40 times, it's lethal. Don't do that. Okay, don't do that. Okay, so risk is something which should actually control on. Okay, so every trade should have the stop loss thing. Okay, if one trader is winning, other trader is losing, you should be on both sides. You should understand. Okay, you will see that it's the very important thing. 12 of the biggest trading losses. Once you'll see that presentation and read about each of the person, I all those who are listening to me, I would say just read each person at least one paragraph, and you will really know that the richest person can become zero, okay, once they bet. So it's a German billionaire, Adolf Merkel, one of the 100 richest people in the world, killed himself by jumping in front of train, emotionally broken over a bad bet on Volkswagen in 2008. So, I mean, all eggs in one basket. So the idea is that we are not betting, the market. We are playing and following the trend. Okay, so read at least one or paragraph about all these traders, the rock trade. So I think everyone is, unique in their own skills. But once they change their setup, once they are leveraged, once they are into greed, system changes. We have top 10 traders as well. Everybody knows that John Paulson bet against subprime mortgage, made his hedge fund cool 15 billion in 2007. We have a movie too. You can get that on YouTube. If you're free, go and just see this tonight, and you have lots of time. Take a good sleep. It's really very interesting. Jesse Livermore, everybody knows that crash, and just read about Jesse Livermore. It's really beautiful life. The way he has spent and traded in US. Uh, he was from a poor family, and it was a biggest spend in 1929. And you will see that during this World War times, 44, 40, 43, 44, he lost again, and nobody knows how he died and all. But at the same time, he did that bets, but it was a calculated one. Once you read that book, you will really understand that how a trader's life actually moves on. Okay, so a lot of Jim Rogers, you will really like it. At least go one para, and you will find yourself in all one of these people, that you are the one. And that's where you should start your journey, because all those people, they were all common people, right? And they have made their life with losses, the profits they learned, and then they made their life. Okay, and that's how they're successful. And this will certainly help you out building your mind, and that's where a trader should go forward. Okay, read all the traders, craft your own rule book. That's what we say. In a nutshell, triggering of uncertainty and risk, self-limiting beliefs, psychology, organization of self. Okay, mindful trading, fear-based trading, and impulse-based trading. 90% of traders lose money here. Fear-based trading and impulse-based trading. The goal is mindful trading. Can we help in your money-making journey? The presentation conducted today is to give you trailer of how system-based trading. We treat trading and investing in full-time business. Okay. Day trading is more than studying the price action in particular time framework. And one who are serious to become a trader and have the must discussed today can join us in a trading room. Okay, speed, flexibility, hand-eye coordination, nerve power strength, aptitude, consistency are the must-have, and our trading room members work on these areas. So we are there. Deepa will help you. All those who are a true trader and giving some time to the trading system. So a live coordination, live helping hands on the charts during market hours, say 9 to 3:30. Live connectivity to your system or your phone or on your learning. It's a kind of Gurukul that it's going to support you. How Deepa is there to tell you out. Okay. And a rapid fire question, a trader. Do you have in you an ability to read, grasp the language? If not, understand, go forward. We're going to help you. If not, do you have the ability to understand where you stand currently? So it is very important point to understand where you stand. Okay. So if you don't understand where you stand, it is again a big question that you should be in a trading system or not. Okay. If yes, welcome to our money making traders team. Okay, if not, please excuse us. You all are well aware of our agenda of making India learn and earn. This is our pivot point. We say making India learn and earn, because it's if you have that art, you will make a profitable trade. If you don't, you are dependent upon someone. If you're dependent upon someone, if he fails, you fail. That's the problem. Whenever we trade for profits. That's our main agenda. Yet we are very conservative in taking anyone in our group or in our team. You know that we are very strict with our rules. We have limited time in our life. There is tremendous amount of work lying ahead. Hence, we are extra cautious and wish to associate with the executors. We strongly believe in whatever one need stock market provides. Okay. So a clear understanding on their accumulation distribution happening. So kindly make the judgment for yourself and take the appropriate step to progress. Okay. Now this is the important point. What we will do, move you from right to left. So turn right, try, fail, try, fail, and quit. But try again, try, I'll say. Okay. This was the conventional hit and miss. So what we say, most new traders don't fail. They just quit early in the process. They don't trade long enough. That's the problem. Why don't? Because they leverage. To get through the learning curve to judge whether they were a success or a failure. This is important. So try, fail, analyze. That is what we say. We don't say try, fail, try, fail. We say try, fail, analyze, and change. That is what we look forward to. This is a wonderful slide. You can put that on your phone as a wallpaper, and that will help you on. Okay, so needed research. Do you lack time and energy? Research on opportunities available in stock market. Do you have portfolio running in multiple script? Find it difficult to take charge on? Which ones to keep? Which one to replace with growth stories? Do you need assistance on regular basis? Instead of becoming a full-time trader, are you looking for guidance on managing the swing trades and investment portfolio? If yes, welcome to our Value X team. If not, please excuse us. We strongly believe in whatever one needs stock market provides. So kindly make the judgment for yourself and take the appropriate step to progress. Okay. So it's all about analyzing, optimizing, churning, and winning. So you just need to be on the right side. You are actually on the right side. We want you on the left side because it's a dealer broker network, and I don't want you to be, actually fall in that arena. You've been receiving a lot of calls as well from the wrong side. So just be on a right side, learn, understand, analyze, and then make a winning trade. We are there to support you. We have a trading system live, and you can just get in, and it will help you learn the trade, at why it is a good entry, why it's an exit. It's a Gurukul, and that's where we want everyone to be in. Okay, we have been running few courses as well. You can see the technical training. A lot of people from our group, maybe I remember 60, 70 people have already taken the session. We can have the technical training. It's been well in demand. F&O training, I am really short of time. Deepa have been, she has been requesting me for at least 2 months, and I'm a failure in getting that organized. So, but at the same time, I will certainly come up this, because there are a lot of people who are really wanting to make that option growing, that 25,000 turns to 250,000, and I will really come up with such idea, with such working probabilities. Number one, number two, we will try to analyze on a hedging situations if people have portfolios and futures, why they should buy and where, and if they're buying futures, how they can hedge and feel comfortable of any downside. So all those people with 10 lakh plus kind of portfolio, I may try to get that session in, and again we can connect it. Okay, so that's all about. So anything you want to understand, I am certainly there to help you.